So, do you have a fear of being on camera? I mean, hello, psst, I'm under the desk. Look, I get it. Being on camera can be intimidating. I mean, I'm under a desk doing the intro. But in this video, I want to share several tips to help you get over your fear of being on camera so you don't have to sit under your desk to do video. Hey there, Kevin Colby here, out from under the desk to help you overcome your fear of being on camera. You know, get the confidence you need to actually talk on camera. Now, I get it. If you're not used to it, it can be intimidating, especially if you don't see the person you're talking to. So I thought in this video, I would just share some advice and some tips to help you feel better and more confident about being on camera. So I was on an app called Story Prompt, and Gavin Hammer asked me a question about being more confident on camera. In fact, here's what he asked.
Just a quick one. We have a lot of people talking about camera shyness. As someone who's in the video industry, how do you teach your clients to overcome the fear of being on camera?
Gavin, that's a great question, and I know it's one that a lot of people wonder about. So here's some things to think about. So make sure you're looking at the lens of the camera. Now, why is that important? Well, it will help you just continue to get better on camera, but think about the person you're talking to, which we're going to talk about in just a second, and you're talking directly to them. To do that, you need to know where the lens is. So like if you're using your iPhone and you're using the selfie camera, which basically you can see yourself, most people will look at themselves, but if you do that, you're not looking at the lens. The lens is actually at the top of the phone. That's where you want to look. It's going to be awkward if you're not used to doing it, but by doing that, you're making that connection. Same thing with a webcam. A lot of times we're looking at the screen rather than the person. Again, it may feel awkward, but by knowing where the lens is and talking to the camera, it allows you to connect with the other person, and that's going to gain your confidence too. Now, I emphasized one on purpose because, well, let me share this. So, my background is radio and television. So when I was on radio, we would just turn the mic on and we would talk. And when we were in TV, we would be broadcasting. You probably heard the term broadcasting, which is basically you're casting out to a broad audience. But this is different. By talking to one person, it's a more intimate conversation. So if you can just imagine you're talking to one as opposed to some minis, would that be a thing? That will also help you just think of the one person you're talking to. So this is an analogy I use a lot. Not just because I love coffee and hanging out at coffee shops, but just imagine you're meeting somebody at a coffee shop and you sit down and you never look at them in the face. In fact, you're the person at the coffee shop and I'm looking over here going, well, hey, how's it going? How's the family? Hello, I'm here. So when you're connecting with that one person, like at a coffee shop or wherever location you want to come up with, you're connecting with that person on a one-on-one, on an intimate basis. So think of it as if you were sitting face-to-face at a table talking with somebody, and again, you get more comfortable with talking to that one person, maybe like at a virtual coffee shop. Now, there's a couple of different ways of doing this. You can actually create an avatar, a made-up person that's the person you're going to talk to. I do know of folks that have put pictures behind the camera and that's who they talk to. Or it could just be a person you know, like a family or a friend, goes back to the one, and you're always going to connect with them. So if it helps you by putting up their name or their pictures, or even as I've seen somebody do, put a pair of glasses on their lens to help you look at the lens so you're connecting with that person. And that's really the biggest tip of all, is just practice. I mean, the more you do it, the more you should get better at it. And I've done this for a long time, but the more you do it, it's just like anything. The more you ride a bike, the more you drive a stick shift, the more you do video, the more comfortable you will get. And after a while, you turn the camera on, you turn the mic on, and you're just talking and you're not thinking about it. So practice and practice and practice. And know that you need to give yourself grace. You're gonna make mistakes, you're gonna look off, and it's not the end of the world, but just keep practicing. So I really hope this helps you get over any fear you have of being on camera. And if you know of somebody that struggles with this, share the video with them too, because I think the more we can help people get over that fear and gain their confidence, the more people will want to do video to share their gifts and impact the world like you. So keep creating because the world needs you. I'm Kevin. I'll see you next time.